another Jam production.
That's right. I got the Jam Core Productions. I got the crew here
Jam Core.
on the Legends Rhythm. Yeah, the Legends Rhythm. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Everyone, them not ready. Coming to the here, man. Mr. Henry.
Yo.
You did it? Boy,
Can you hear me?
I hear you the loud and clear, man. What you shout for? Man, you wake up the neighbor. Man, you wake up the neighbor, man. Man, you wake up the neighbor. All right, listen. Let me let the people get a glimpse of what go on. Let me let them get a glimpse.
Walk on, people.
Let them know.
Walk on, the lion.
Lord of mercy.
Welcome, General.
Oh, yo.
DBA in the building.
In the building, live and direct, brother.
You don't know big artist. Respect my people.
Goodness. It's good to have you guys here, man. It's a joy to have you guys here. Especially me lion, for real, because a long time we're link and we never really get for link.
Yes, sir. Now the time.
Know the time. It's a pre-Father's Day special that we're giving you. As you know, Father's Day is coming up on Sunday, and Father's Day is never really ever important. Let me let that sink in for a moment. Let me make it sink in for a moment. Father's Day was never ever important. When everybody go out for Mother's Day, everybody do them things for Mother's Day. Sometimes I even the same father cook for Father's Day. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
They don't give fathers anything, you know. They just give fathers
man.
a hammer. A hammer. A hammer.
Yeah, and even when we get with gift, when we get with little gift, it's some form of tools or something.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We get tools in our gift. We don't want tools. Yeah, that's why we want tools in the garage. Let me do it too.
But I must say, listen to me, I must say, I always enjoy Father's Day because my wife always surprises me with something. You know, always give me some nice, you know.
I know. I know you're going to say that because she's right there. I know, and I understand.
You're right there.
I understand, everyone. I understand. Me know say you have to fix it up nice because me see I look over the for your left, you know. Yeah, look over the for your right, like
Make sure you're watching.
Yeah, watch me make those my shoes now come over on the set, right?
Yeah, man.
Oh gosh, I tell you, yeah. So you know, the wives do their thing, and you know, but for real though, they people in general,
Right.
don't give Father's Day the props that it deserves. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Right.
You can't make a baby without a father. Yeah.
Come on now. Come on, preach. This is a whole sermon by itself, you know.
Yeah. No matter how hard they try, you cannot make a baby without a father.
Can somebody pick up the offering right now?
Come on now.
Someone.
Offering.
Yeah, and listen to me, D-Roy. I think
sir.
society have messed up the whole way that the whole order that God have for the family. And what I find out is that when you read the Bible, right, God always went to the man first, right? And when a child is born, the child have to get the blessing of the father.
Yes, sir.
And all throughout the Bible, fathers are celebrated.
Yeah.
You understand? But
No
what
doubt.
happened is that the demonic society, what happened is that they switch things. They like to switch things over. They like to switch things over. And what happened is that now we put a lot of attention on the mothers, which is fine. We can honor mothers, we can honor them, and and do great things for them.
Right.
But when we leave fathers behind, something happens. There's a breach in society when fathers are left behind. That's why you find the population of male or men in prison is high.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand? It's because we have been trained to leave the fathers behind, leave the men behind. We have a lot of single mothers. We also have a lot of single fathers. We have fathers that will just, as the Bible says, lie down with one.
Right.
And he saw his girlfriend. He lied with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then he just leave her, and just leave and just go do what he gotta do. But what happened is that, man, I believe Jamcore is doing something different this year. We're doing something amazing. We are honoring fathers. You understand? We honoring fathers, and we letting society know that fathers have an important role to play.
That's correct.
In the family.
Amen.
That's correct. And we need them to understand that. We need
That's
them to
right.
understand that. So that's why we're here tonight. We are here to talk a little bit and to hear some music, some good music. These gentlemen write great songs, by the way. I mean, they're awesome,
Right.
awesome men of God. Men of God. And they write great music, man. And they're here to share the music with you. What I love about the entire album is that it is dedicated to fathers.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, it is dedicated to fathers, exclusively to fathers. So I have a couple of questions I want to ask these gentlemen, all right?
Go ahead.
No. All three of you, because I only have three of you right now. I think we're going to get some more later. But all three of you here now, all three of you are fathers?
Yes,
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All three of you are fathers. So you can answer for the rest. Is all the men on this album are fathers or
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I think
know?
so, Oh, no. Samuel is still in transition.
Samuel, yes.
Someone in transition. I love it.
Samuel is still on the airport waiting for his flight.
Oh, God. Samuel is in transition. I tell you, I love it. Samuel is in transition. So we'll continue to pray for Samuel's brother Samuel.
We pray.
We continue to pray for brother Samuel's because brother Samuel needs to leave a legacy behind. All this kind of music, he needs a legacy behind, man. He needs a young Samuel.
Brothers, we need to pray. Father, we call for a wife.
In the name of Jesus. Come on.
Mighty woman of God. In Jesus' name.
In the name of Jesus, man. We need a wife. We need a wife for this brother. You know what I'm saying? She's a good thing. The Bible says she's a good thing. So
That's
right.
Good thing. When you find it.
let's find him a wife. Yeah, let's find him a wife. Let's find him a wife. He has enough brothers in his corner, man. He must can't find a wife, man. My
Yes,
goodness.
That's right.
Y'all see how hard the man work. The man put out an album or two per year.
Yeah.
Album per year,
The man build a bit every minute,
You know what I mean?
Every minute.
Introduce the man to your cousin, man. You know what I mean?
Hey.
You meet your cousin or your sister, Bridget.
I don't know. My bloodline is kind of crazy sometimes. I need him to get some sane people.
So you're trying to secure him. I like that. You're trying to secure him because you know your bloodline
good man.
Oh gosh, I love it.
I got sisters, but I think all of them are taken right now. I
Your
don't know.
sisters are taken.
Yeah, I got one who's single, but man, I'm still praying for her. Samuel, don't go there, bro.
Man.
I love it. All right, let me say good evening to all our Ministry Connecting partners again. RVR Radio. Good evening to you. We got the Voice of FM in Cayman Islands. They're listening to us in Cayman Islands right now.
Cayman Islands, big up Cayman Islands.
Big up.
Respect.
That's right. Unity with Love 97.3 FM in New York, Perpetual Praise 101, Sign 88.9 in New York. We got in Connecticut, we got Gospel Vibes Radio FM, Dr. Lingo.
Dr. Lingo, big up.
Yeah, in Old Harbor, Jamaica, we got RVR 24/7. That's DJ Robert Samuel.
DJ Robert.
Yeah. 18 Praise House, Brother Lou in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, fireman.
Yes, man. Caribbean Radio FM in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Monica. God bless you, Dr. Monica. We got Unity Gospel Radio and Web TV in DJ Solomon in South Florida. So we're live on TV down there, live on TV in Jamaica through RVR 24/7. Jamrock Radio, Prophetess Bless P. God bless you. And guess what? Big. Life Mending Radio in Cape Town, South Africa is logging on tonight.
Hey, South Africa.
Yes.
So we're taking it to Africa, man. At Born Winners Network, www.bornwinnersnetwork.com. Pastor Ricardo Millwood, bless up yourself, big up yourself. One love to you, my brother. One love to you. I think I covered all of them. If I did not call the radio station, please, forgive me. It's not my heart, it's my head. All right.
And also, we are on Facebook, and I'm
live on Facebook.
Right, I'm online. I'm on Facebook right now, and I gotta big up my St. Lucian family.
Yes,
big up big up my cousin Melissa. Big up all the fans from St. Lucia. Grenada in the building. Big up.
Turn it all the way up. Turn it up.
Yeah, man. You know this is GL365. Yo, nobody does it like DJ D-Roy. Hey.
Hey, you're done now, you know. Hey, I gotta big up all my Virgin Island people. You're done.
Virgin Island in the building.
Respect.
Well, take it time.
You know, I had to big up my Trinity people in the Trinity.
So Virgin Islands is represented, St. Lucia is represented, and Trinidad and Tobago is represented. I love it.
Yes, right.
It's a whole CARICOM. It's a whole CARICOM right now.
Whole CARICOM, man. No?
Hey, we're building a whole curry thing, yeah. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if we're going to get through this, but we're going to try. We're going to try. They let out the crazy bunch tonight. Yeah, all right. So I have had conversations, many conversations with Emron Henry. I've had at least 2 or so encounter with DBA because he has been number 1 on our top 10. But I've never had a conversation with the Lion himself. All right. So we're gonna talk to him first. We're going to talk to him first. Now, he has a song that's called Have a Daddy. Have a Daddy. Big up yourself, Pastor Ricardo Millwood. He have a song called Have a Daddy. So let's hear it. Let's hear what that sounds like. Check this out.
When I know I have a daddy, watch over me, show me he love me. Have a daddy, care for me. Have a daddy, and never leave me. When I look at myself and I say, I am blessed, I am blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. To have a daddy that watch over me every day. I am blessed to have a daddy that he give his son for me. I love my daddy because he love me. I love my daddy because he adore me. He supply all my needs according to all the riches and glory. I love my daddy because I am blessed. I am blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. When I think about my daddy, how what he done for me over my life. I am blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I am blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Every time I think His goodness. My son, my daddy, been there for me from when I was a young pickinny. From when me tried in this earth, never leave me, walk with me. That's why I sit down and I pray, and I tell my daddy night and every day, I am blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed.
Yes, sir.
I'm blessed, I'm blessed.
All right. I'm a daddy. All right, I'm a lion. Tell me about this song, I'm a lion. Is it that they gave you a track and they said, we want you on the track and you just write a song, or what was it? What was your approach to this song right here?
First thing first, I want to say greetings to all my people locking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing on this track right here, we have a daddy. We have a daddy that never leave us, never forsake us. But the thing about it is that when Emran Henry called me and said, "Hey, yo, I want you to put something on this Yammer Lion."
Yeah.
Because I know, so he sent me the track. So when I start writing on it, the only thing I could think about is the goodness of my daddy, you know what I mean? And how good he is to me. And how he never leave me, how he never forsake me.
That's right.
But then I start thinking back about how good he is because he give me an earthly daddy, you know what I mean? That will show me the way, you know what I mean? To my daddy. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, just the instrumental alone, I mean, just listening to it, you know what I mean? I was blessed, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, that's, I was blessed to come up with that one day.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah, man.
So and I hear that in the song. You obviously love the Lord.
What?
Obviously,
Love the Lord with all my heart, all my soul, and my got to love him, man.
Obviously love him. You being a father.
Yeah.
Okay, you being a father. Do you find yourself? How do I put this down? I mean, obviously, God made the ultimate sacrifice for us. He sent His Son to die for us. You know what I mean? So you being a father, if do you have that same kind of passion for your child, your son, your daughter, whoever, whatever it is, if it's a daughter or son, I'm not so sure. If it's both, do you find you have that same passion for your child where, you know what I mean, you don't want to see anything wrong with them? I don't know if you're like me. My son crying and I'm going to feel it because I doesn't feel so boy. Them feel ball unless I me punish them. You understand what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you, man. I feel my son cry unless I me punish him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, when I see my youth them hot, I hot because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You don't want to see your youth them hot, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's just like your heavenly Father, you know what I mean? When He see us hot, you know what I mean? He don't want to see us hot. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, being a daddy, like how Emma Henry was saying earlier, being a daddy was a role that was called to, you know what I mean, from the beginning of time. You see what I'm saying? The Bible says that we are the head and not the tail. You know what I mean? We are above and not beneath. You see what I'm saying? So, as being daddies, and walking this earth, and have kids looking up to you. I mean, you playing a role that that was given to you from the beginning. It ain't a role that you asked for. You know what I mean? But it was a role that was given.
That's right. I like that.
And by you giving that role, you know what I mean, you have to walk that role, like, you know what I mean, you just ain't inspiring who is in your household, but who surround you. You see what I'm saying?
Correct.
So playing that daddy role is, I mean, it's a big role, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a big responsibility.
Yeah, you know.
Big responsibility. What were your dad in your life when growing up?
Yeah, man.
Another jump with
Yeah, my daddy was there, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. No, why you laugh? It's a question I have to ask, because I mean, this is why. Listen, this is why dads get a bad rap,
Yeah.
because a lot of dads went to buy milk and don't come back. Yeah, they tell their son, "I'm going to buy milk," and them never come back.
Yeah,
Is that no
yeah,
joke?
man.
Yeah, they say,
Yeah, my man,
"I'm going to buy milk," and they don't come back. Imran, they don't come back.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's true.
You laugh.
It's true.
Some man that plays
It's true.
ninja, you know. Some man that play ninja, you know. It's whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah. They tell the kid, I soon come back.
Yeah.
Just like I buy the milk. You understand what I'm saying? And man, that kid look for days upon days.
Or some man would say, hey, you sure that's the kid? But the kid looking like them, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dead standpoint. Dead sound. Say, you
Like
sure
another
that's my
thing,
kid?
Yeah, man. Fathers need to do better, man. Some fathers need to do better.
This is why we get a bad rap, man. I'm telling you, we get
Yeah.
a bad rap because
Yeah.
of these little things. Because a lot of
And that
fathers
is
are-
why mothers get all the gifts.
That's correct. That's correct. Because listen, when a mother leave her child behind, it's a really bad mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It must be either some real circumstance why she had to, okay? But
Right.
if it's not one of that, it's not something like that, then she's a really, really, really bad mother. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's will come and love up the baby, love up the child, love him up, kiss him up,
Yeah, man.
lift
Yeah,
him
man.
up,
Yeah, man.
pour him
Yeah,
up
man.
and thing,
Yeah, man.
and just disappear. It's gone.
Man, let me tell you something. I got 2 daughters, man, and every day I watch my daughters, I'll be like, God, you are such an amazing God. And you know,
I'm telling you.
man, these kids,
Telling
they
you.
stress me out the whole day, you know. They stress me out. But you know what?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I watch them and say, wow, man, I thank God that these kids are healthy.
Yeah, I tell you.
But you know what? But you
Daddy,
know
man.
what? Let me tell you something. You know, I was telling somebody today. Hey, you know what? God created the earth in 7 days, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then remember this. He created you in 9. He created you in 9, you see. And the reason he created you in 9, because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Because he was perfectly designing you.
Yeah.
Right.
His image and
Right.
his likeness.
Yeah.
Your mother womb. You see?
Right.
And that's where you come in as a daddy.
Daddy.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, just one moment, gentlemen. Jareel, we're gonna ask you to rotate the camera, please. All right, we were sending you a message, and I don't think you get to see the messages. But rotate the camera, please, sir. It needs to be landscape.
Sir.
Landscape.
Landscape.
Yeah. Landscape. Turn it sideways.
Yep.
Turn it sideways.
Going sideways, my right sideways.
Like a lawnmower. Landscape.
There we go. There we go, my brother. See him, sir. No, we can bring it on the camera, you know.
Yeah.
See the
Walk one, Jerry.
Yeah, man.
Everything blessed, man. What's up, guys?
Bahamas
what's
in
up,
the
man?
building.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to be here still, you know.
All right now.
Yeah,
All right.
man. Yeah, man.
Well, everybody had a chance to introduce themselves, but you, Jareel. So since you come on, just introduce yourself to us for a quick minute. Tell us who Jareel is and where you are, because everybody bigging up them island, you know. So let me see which island you're gonna big up tonight.
Well, I got a big up
Yeah,
Freeport, Bahamas, you know.
in the
In the
Bahamas.
Bahamas. You know?
Woo!
Wow,
Report.
Yeah, man, area code 242.
242.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have
What?
some 242 people in
No,
the
no.
chat room.
Hey,
Angela, let me hear that.
D-right.
Yes, sir.
242 is kind of like a sale, you know. 2
2 for 2.
Yo, I love the Bahamas, you know. I love the Bahamas, you know.
Bahamas,
Yeah,
listen,
man.
the
Yeah,
Bahamas gonna hurt you about 2 for 2, okay?
Yeah, 2 for 2.
About 2 for 2. All right, Jerry, we're gonna get to you shortly, Jerry. And thank you so much for coming on, man. I think let's go to DBA. DBA have a song called "He Brought Me Up." Tell us about that,
Yes, sir.
DBA.
Yes, sir. Oh man, listen. When I wrote this song, I just wanted to talk about my father and you know how he brought me up, how he brought me up in the way, and a lot of us, you know, I learned that from him. Like every Saturday when we used to wake up in the morning and he would call everybody to come sit in the living room.
Yeah.
And he would bring out the Bible and start training us. And learn that from him. You know, I have 4 kids now, and 3 girls, 1 boy, and I want to do the same thing. You know, so I tap from him, and and I bring the word to my kids so that they, when they grow up, they will bring the word to their kids, and that's how it's supposed to be. We as fathers are supposed to bring the word to the kids, to your own people, to your own kids, and train them up in the way that they're supposed to go, so that they will not depart from it. That's what the word says. So that's why this song. Yeah.
Amen.
So when you wake up them kids, what time in the morning you wake up them kids to do Bible study?
But it's always
because listen. I ask this question because these children they're born talking now, you know. So when you wake up this generation until them say Bible study, what time of morning you wake them up to have that kind of Bible talk and study?
Let me tell you something. My kids are young, so they wake me up.
When they wake me up. I love it.
It's all 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. They are playing in the room,
bro.
And
listen, man.
And mommy trying to get sleep, but we can't get no sleep. So it's time for Bible study.
Yeah. The kids just say, "Come on, daddy, let's go, let's do this." Well. I need to send my son to your house, okay? I need to send my son to your house so he can learn from your kids. Because I have an 8-year-old and I wake him up. If I wake him up that time of the morning, I say Bible study, man, ask me, really, daddy? Really? Seriously? He's gonna go, seriously? Okay, so I need to send my one over there to yours. You know, so your children can rub off on him because he's 8 years old and the things that he says sometimes it marvel me, man. I tell you. All right.
Man, these kids are advanced, I tell you, bro.
I'm telling you, man, the born talking. So once they're born talking, it's hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like answering back.
Yeah.
You know
Imagine my kids, they know how to navigate through a cell phone already.
Please,
when I was small, man, I didn't even know how to play marbles.
Bro.
Listen, my 2-year-old is in the video on YouTube watching Bleed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They know
my son wants to have his own YouTube channel, and I'm like, what is the content? What we gonna put on there? He wants a YouTube channel, and I'm like, dude, what are we gonna put on there?
But D-Right, what you need to understand is that the anointing that is on you is flowing on the boy already.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared for him. Literally scared for him. You know what I mean? When it's school call, I worry. I'm like, oh boy, they're calling. Okay. All right. I bust a prayer when I see them calling. I just bust a prayer, see him tell and Jesus, Lord, don't let me kick him out of that school, please. All right, let's get back to Jarrell. Jarrell came on and he is. Oh no! Sorry. Before we get there, DBA. I promise that I will have the people hear some of your songs. So let's get to your song, DBA. He brought me up,
all right.
And this was speaking about your physical dad, right?
Yes.
Your paternal father
and my spiritual dad.
And your
taking my spiritual dad for my physical dad.
I hear you, boss. Hear you, boss. Hear this.
I thank you, my father. I thank you for my yeah, man. Him brought me up. 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 Yeah. Check it out. It's plain to see my father love me. He brought me up and showed me that the father is a ministry. Yo, no matter what, the father love his family. And teachers pick me up to stay up in the church and up the street. There is one in the moon. Yo, my father
everything to me. To my father, what to see is the father I want to be. And through him, life is what the shit I like to be. Yo, my father is a true champion. Love unshakable, a true foundation. Head of the family, he gives instructions. Love my mother, yeah, she is the only one. Yo, so hear what to say. So many kids don't even have a father out there. So I just have to thank the Lord for the father he gave me. So Lord, please hear me, hear what to say. Hear what to say, yo. Say, Father, I thank you for my father. Yo, I thank you, my father. Thank you for my father. Yeah, yo, him brought me up, 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 him brought me up. Yeah, man, yo. So, Father, I thank you for my father. Yes, I thank you, my father. Thank you for my father. Yeah, him brought me up, him brought me up, me up, him brought me up, him brought me up, him brought me up, him brought me up. Yo, say, well, I've been telling this advice. If you have a father, then you love him one nice. That you appreciate and love the sacrifice. You're not too many fathers not to be recognized. This is what we realize. Tell your father say, and I say thanks for all that you done for me. And I say, yo, may I have to thank the father say, yo, Father, I thank you for my father. I thank you, my father. I thank you, my father. Yo, I thank you for my father. Yeah, man. Him brought me up. 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 Yo, I tell you today.
All right. He brought me up. He brought me up. That's right.
Yes.
Man,
Keep
give it
going.
his father. All right. It's admirable to see men talk about their dads.
That's
Especially
right.
this time, because I'm telling you, I mean, I know a lot of guys who wanted to kill their dad. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. For whatever reason it might be. It might be because he either beat them too much or he beat them mother too much or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is serious issues, man. This is like serious.
And I mean, I know literally no guys who, I mean, the day they come across them dad, them dead. You know what I mean? They tell us straight up, say, yo, the day me come across him
That's
dead.
true. That's true.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Yeah.
To hear people talk about their father and in today's day, it's very admirable. And then the flip to that is to hear people talk bad about their dad. It hurt me to the core.
Right.
You know what I mean? It really hurt me to the core. It's like, yo, that's your dad you're talking about like that? And
Yeah,
you know, I had co-workers, man, and I mean, I remember being at work. And somebody told another young lady that listen, your dad is downstairs to you. And I'm saying, my dad? You know, she go, my dad?
Oh my God.
If him show up here, you might as well call security. She said she was
Lord
gonna take
have
him out.
mercy.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, there's some people who have some real cold things to say about their dad and that kind of stuff, man. And like I said, these are some reasons why dads get a bad rap because some you know show up stuff. You know what I mean? Some dad doesn't show up, and also have some fire for burning up. And the baby mother them who don't want the dad to be in their children's life.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right. That's
yeah.
right.
Pastor Imran.
Yes.
The baby mother them who don't want the fathers to be in their children's life is not a good thing. It's a bad situation.
Yeah.
Bad thing.
Yeah.
Don't neglect. Don't take that opportunity away from a child.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Forget about the man, but don't take the opportunity from the child.
Yeah.
Real.
To know their dad and to build relationships with their dad, because you know that not cool. That's not cool at all. That's not cool.
And another thing, Deroy, is that when we look at this thing spiritually, what happened is that when a child, when the foundation in the family is broken, and the father is not in the child's life,
right?
Most times, if the child is a male or a man, it happens to him lower down in his years if he doesn't break that spirit.
Right.
You understand? That's why you find single parents, and you find generational curses. We call that generational curses. It moves from one bloodline to the next, one person to the next. So we fathers, we have to make it right. I mean, I'm talking on the behalf of every father. And I will always encourage fathers, get married. Get married. When you find a wife and you find a good wife, you find a good woman, get married. Get married. What happens is that you are blocking the enemy's attack against your bloodline. You understand?
That's right.
Lower down your years, you just find your kids, they misbehaving, but all of a sudden they say, hey, I feel I want to get married too, My dad was married.
Exactly. And he's watching to see how you're treating his mom.
Right. So, and another thing I want people to understand. This is deep teachings. Watch this. The father is kind of like the he's not kind of. The father is the foundation of the whole family. Do you know what do you know the hardest part in building a house is the foundation? And do you know that the flooring is the place where everybody walks on?
That's right.
Everybody has to walk on the foundation. Yes. That's it, Jarrell. You're prophesying. The foundation is the one that carries the load of the bloodline. You understand? So fathers, our role are very, very important. The mothers are the ones that beautify the house. Your mama can look like the couch. She can look like the fridge. She can look like the stove. She can look like the beautiful pots and stuff like that. But the father is always there. He have to be there. He's the one that carries everything. You understand?
He's the one that holds everything together, man.
Everything together.
Everything together.
Everything together.
That's true.
Whenever
storm comes, go ahead, sorry.
Come on.
Now, I say if a storm is coming, right?
Yeah.
And the children, the first thing they can do is look at the father. If the father ain't panicking, the children ain't gonna panic, and the wife ain't gonna panic.
That's right.
You know?
Yes.
If the dad once says it's gonna be all right, trust me, that kid right away get the calm. A spirit of calm come over that kid, and he's now watching and holding you. He's holding you accountable too. He's holding you accountable that it's going to be all right. And so they look forward to that. They really look forward to that, and they're listening, man. So you got to be there for your children.
And another thing, I think this live is all about ministry, because I feel in my spirit. Watch this, Leroy. We have fathers who don't wake up and tell their daughters or their sons, "Hey, I love you."
Love you, yeah.
I love you, son. I love you.
Yeah.
Look at you, or look at the daughters and say, "You're beautiful." If you can't tell your child that in the house, right? This child is gonna go outside there and hear it from a stranger,
That's true.
or somebody who's crooked, and come on now, they will look for that thing. That's why every morning I look at my daughters and I say, "Let me tell you something. You all are so beautiful," and I always kiss them. And they will grow 20 years, and I will be in my 80s, 90s on my little. And I was like, hey.
With the kid on your walker.
Yeah, Hannah, come here.
Come here.
I love you. A kiss. Even if I kiss you and my dentures fall out. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, my daughter's 21 now, and I still I love her every day. And my son is 15.
Right.
Every day.
Yes.
That's
She lives in the United States now, but I still call her every day. Does that,
Wow.
That's how it be, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Listen, man. Another thing I want to bonfire upon,
Come on now. Man,
you know me a bonfire,
Fire!
Another thing I want to bonfire on is that the mothers who think that they are fathers.
Oh Lord.
Not because daddy was not around, you still can't be daddy.
That's right. That's right.
You cannot be daddy. No. And so I've heard it so many times. Oh, the mothers who are fathers. No, they're not.
No.
They're never and can never be fathers.
Nah.
God gave us a role.
Come on now. You cannot walk in the role of a man. You cannot
walk in the role of a man.
Yeah,
so when they're saying all the mothers who are fathers,
I hear that in church sometimes.
Listen, you got to hear that in church on Sunday. I guarantee you on Sunday, somebody's going to go up there and say, I want to salute and acknowledge all the mothers who are fathers. I mean, and they say it without any form of reservation.
Yeah.
Mothers can be fathers.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean,
Mothers
listen,
can be fathers.
listen, we can big up, we can big up, and we have to big up single mothers.
Single mothers is
You
right.
are
Yeah.
strong.
And
That's
I
what she
salute
is.
them. I salute them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love them and salute them.
I salute them.
And that's what she is. She's a single mom, but she
Yeah.
cannot be mother and father.
And
That's
No.
right. That's right.
Don't tell your child that. Don't tell your child that. You might tell the wrong child that and he will believe, say, I move about his daddy.
and that's another thing too.
They be like, hey, my mommy is a shimi.
Yeah.
You say that to the wrong child, he grew up and thinking that, listen, man, my mother played 2 roles. She was my daddy and my mommy. And he literally believe that his dad is it's just like, okay, it's just like if a father teaches his son to sit and pee. I mean, listen,
That's real though.
because he see mommy do it all the time.
Yeah.
So him feel say that's a good thing to do. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want your son to. I heard Steve Harvey said that, man. You don't want your son to be watching mom's move every move. The next thing you know, she take off her shoes and he's putting on her shoes.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's putting her shoes on. She take off her clothes and he's putting her clothes on. You don't want that for your son.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
I always say that for us men, even for the single mothers that have the kids, we need to be role models for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We need
That's
to,
right.
to help them out and show them how to be cover that child. You know what I'm saying? I see. Even I was watching this show about a coach that was a role model to this man who he only had a mother, but he was a big role model to this man, and he grew up to really to have respect for that coach that brought him up.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we need to do. We need to have that same type of role model for all the kids that don't have something or a father in their life. You know?
That's right.
Mentorship, man. Mentorship is very important. If you see single mom in your church, you should take the responsibility and say, you know what, I'm gonna mentor your son, man. I'm gonna take him out to the park. You know, what I mean? Even once a week, man. Once a week, twice a month, or something like that of the sort. You take that child from that mom and take him to the park. Let him feel what a father figure in his life is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Speaking to his life, talk to him about anything. I mean, any and everything. Because I'm telling you, today's children are talking and asking every question in the book.
Every question.
Yeah.
Every
So you don't have to be you don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy and tell him that babies come from the moon and all them kind of craziness anymore. You know what I mean? That was our days. That was our days, because they'll tell you where baby really come from.
That's right.
They'll tell you where baby come from. So you go and play church. Babies. The fairy godmother.
All right.
They start bringing.
Yeah, you better be real with that kid. So yeah, let us start mentorship in our community, in our church, in our homes. You know what I mean? So many people we know. We have some cousins who never grew up with a dad, but you grew up with one.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's important for you to call them up and say, hey, how is it going? How's it going with you? How's school? Ask him, how's school? Be a godfather to somebody. You know what I mean? Be a godfather to somebody. All right.
Well, I have a confession to make. I didn't grow up with my daddy.
Right.
All right.
He left. I think he left when I was like 8, 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met him again, it was time for me to take care of him.
Right.
That was when I that was like 30 years later, 30 plus years later. So my mother, I watch her go to work and raise 7 kids on her own. And I really commend her for that.
Whoa. We're not going to skip over that. So how many kids?
7.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
She raised 7 by herself, man.
Yeah.
Working jobs. My brother, when he came out of high school, instead of him going to college, he started to fly. And he wanted to go to FAA in Florida for college. And he had to quit that to go work to help take care of us,
Wow.
My eldest brother. So when I grew up, I made up my mind that, from an early age, a young age, I wanted to get married and have my kids and show them different, you know what I mean?
Right.
Wow.
And a lot of persons like that now who didn't grow up or saw their father. My dad died from alcohol. You know, we used to drink a lot. We used to drink hard liquor a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know? But I was able to be reconciled with him, and you know, in his older days, and take care of him, help him, and put him in a home, and you know, just nurture him until he passed and bury him. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was able to ask him for forgiveness, and he was able to ask me for forgiveness, and
right.
you know, we move on from there. Love lost.
Amen.
So you know, God has repair up the breach. So I was thankful to, you know, to meet him again and being able to see him confess his life to Christ and you say, you know.
Wow.
That
powerful.
is so important that you and him reconcile. You and him, you know, you and him was able to talk it through, because sometimes that doesn't happen, and it lives with you for the rest of your life. So
so all my siblings forgave him, you know. All of us. Yeah, we met with him, he spoke to us, and he asked for forgiveness. That's you know, and we all talk, and you know, we that move on, and we just, you know, gel after that. So
that's the coolest thing.
As men, we have to make the right choices. Don't use what we encountered in the past as an excuse to do, you know, the wrong thing.
Right.
A lot of person do that. Say, you know, my dad wasn't there, so this is the way I turn out. But we still have a choice, you know. But a lot of persons don't come to that decision unless they find Christ. So that's a good thing about me at the early age, finding the Lord as my, you know, as my light and my salvation, you know. So I was able to stay at the right course, you know.
Wow. Stirring up my spirit, but I feel like running. I feel like
that's powerful. It's powerful.
I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you sharing that experience with us, man. That's why we're here, and you never know who's listening and who's going through the same thing that you have gone through.
Yeah.
And they see how you turn out to be, you know, to be great, and you know, and they can realize that greatness is also inside of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. You said your mom had 7 children. What number are you?
My mother actually had 9 children.
Two
of our kids died early.
Okay.
7 of us left. Yeah, so she raised 7 of us on her own. You know, she never remarried. She never got a boyfriend after my dad. That's how much she loved him. She never got remarried. She never even had a boyfriend after that. She had NFL stars who wanted to date her and stuff and she just turned all them down, you know?
Wow.
So that was a sad thing for me to see her didn't go on and live her life. She just took the rest of her life to take care of us, you know?
Yeah.
So right now, yeah, the best as we can, you know?
Amen.
Yeah, man.
What number are you?
Touch me, man.
I am the youngest boy out of 7.
Oh, you're the youngest boy
Yeah,
out of what, 7 boys?
4 boys and 3 girls.
4 boys. Oh, 4 boys, 3 girls. Wow. Nice. Wow.
Jesus. That is powerful, man.
Yeah. We almost can't close the interview right there, but more to say.
Wow. Man, God is really awesome.
Yeah.
Anytime you write my song, your work, are you really talking about myself and, you know, persons around me who I see, you know? Work hard to try to take care of their family, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Wow. Speaking about you work, let's hear some of that. You work. Jareel.
You don't know, so right now we come to celebrate Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the man who work hard for the street man. See, listen me. Yeah. Every day you go on up the road for work. We take care of your family, them you work. You gotta keep hustling hard for work. Give me now. Day and the night and you still a work. Whether in a goat suit or in a the dad. No matter the job, that is still a fi work. Hear me now. Judged by so many people, so much eyes are watch you. They watch you. They're waiting to see you fall. Hear me now. But don't worry yourself with Jehovah as your guide and shield. Better know that. I know he will keep you standing tall. Hear me now. They don't know how hard you working every day, and how much times you about to pray. Jesus, from your eyes, while speaking with the Father. Yes, you're playing a big tune, a bad tune. Every day in the beginning was the word, and the word was God, and the word was God, and the word was God.
No doubt. This is a big song. Man called Jareel. You work. Hear this.
Every day you go on out a road to work. You take care of your family, them you work. You gotta keep hustling hard to work, to work, to work. Hear me now, day in the night and you still a work. Whether in a go to or in a the dark. No matter the job, that is still a fi work, to work, to work. Hear me now. Judged by so many people, so much eyes are watch you. Never watch you. They're waiting to see you fall. Hear me now. But don't worry yourself with Jehovah as your guide and shield. Better know that. I know he will keep you standing tall. Hear me now. They don't know how hard. They don't know. You working every day. Every day. And how much times you about to pray. Got to keep praying. Tears fall from your eyes while speaking with the Father. Asking tomorrow, please make a way. Jaja know. Every day you're going out the road for work. We take care of your family, them you work. You gotta keep hustling hard for work, for work, for work. Hear me now, day in the night and you still at work. Whether in a go to or in a the dark. No matter the job, that is still a fi work, fi work, fi work. Hear me now. Working hard every day with so many mouths to feed. Doing your best to provide for a house in need. Hear me now. Got to keep holding the faith. I know that God will provide. He promised to never forsake I and I. Hear me now. Jehovah Jireh, you're my provider. Jesus, provide. Hear me now. Watch over every day. Take care of my family. And keep my head up high. Listen this. Every day you're going out the road to work. You take care of your family, them you work. You gotta keep hustling hard to work, to work, to work. Hear me now.
I love it.
Day in the night and you still at work.
I love it. All right, Jabril, tell us about the song, man. Tell us a little bit about the song, man. What was your approach on this one?
Let me tell you something. I actually started to write another song, you know. Because I'm a person who really does more dancehall than reggae, you know.
Okay.
But when he sent me the rhythm, I know I like to write music. You know, that's something that comes to me naturally. And when I thought about fathers, you know, a lot of fathers out there really be working hard, but they don't be noticed for their work.
That's
Mother's Day be a big celebration.
You never know something about that earlier, right?
Yeah, man.
Go
in
there.
the Bahamas,
You can go there, Jarrell. You can go there. You can go there.
Man. Support right there. Let them know.
Yeah, man. But hey, they have a joke in the Bahamas with the guys, and when fathers they come round, they say, man, y'all can get your crab and rice because that's what the fathers get on Father's Day. They don't get no big celebration. That's a part of crab and rice. You know? So, but I think the ladies them could try, do better this go round because in our church, Mary, we did a spectacular job for Mother's Day. So now they're trying to outdo us. So I think this could be the best Father's Day we had in a long time, you know?
Yeah, it's about time.
On a serious note, though, I think the Bible says in the last days, you know, God is going to turn the heart of the children back to the fathers and the heart of the fathers back to the children. And you can see that now, like in my time, a lot of young men, they taking care of their children. You know, they going out there and trying their best to get their best to provide for them. They trying their best to get a home for their kids. You know, I started to build my house like 12 years ago. You know, and God allowed me to finish it on like 95% complete out of my pocket. You know, like a $250,000 house. And I'm thankful for that. So I was out there working, hustling I've been working from I was 14 years old.
Wow.
From the 9th grade. Yeah. And I had like one job, one or two jobs since I came out of school. And ever since I was working for myself. So I'm grateful for that. So I know when I say, you know, every day you go out there to work, that's what I do. I go out there and I hustle. I on hustle every day to make sure I could come and bring something home for my family. I mean,
that's right.
To be honest with you guys, this year was the roughest year I've had in my life. You know?
Wow.
I had an auto supply store. I had a car rental company last year, and I do car sales also. And I had to shut down my business last year, August.
Wow.
You know, because of the pandemic and the hurricane we had to report. You know,
Yeah.
I lost over $100,000 trying to keep my business open. You know, but I still watch God. You know, some days, to be honest with you, we didn't have money to buy food this year.
Wow.
As recently as 2 weeks ago, you didn't have money to buy food. I went to church 2 Sundays ago, and when I woke up Sunday morning, I got up early and I prayed to God. My son goes to a private school institution that's like over $13,000 a year, but he has a scholarship, so we don't really pay nothing much. My daughter went to the same school. She attended FIU College in Miami, University, and school fees was like I think about $37,000 a year. She graduated from that school, and we don't owe a dime for our school. So I know God can do what He said He can do.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I'm the type of person. My walk this year has truly been a faith walk.
Yes.
Like I said, two Sundays ago, I woke up and my son didn't have snacks for school. We didn't have nothing really in the house to make breakfast like that. So I got up and I said, and we didn't even have a car, to be honest with you, to say drive. I have cars. I sell cars. I have like 2 vehicles I have right now. But I didn't have the money to license or insure them. So I was borrowing my brother's car. But my niece came in town and she had to use the car. So I say, Lord, I just need a ride to church this morning. And I say, just provide. I know you can provide me with $10,000 a day if you want to, or $100,000. I say, but I just want eggs for my son to make his breakfast for school tomorrow morning, and money to buy him his biscuits and chips for snacks. And when I woke up and I was getting ready and I was driving, I'm riding, catching a ride, sorry, with the guy with me, because I do the song in our church. He said, I hear God say, because you asked me for something so small, what should I can do for you? And I ain't paid no mind. I didn't pay any mind. So when I got to church, did my service in church, church over now, me and the other sound guy worked together. We was driving home. He's giving me a ride home, after we shut down and lock up church. And when he's going home, he say, I'm stop by him. You can stop. You want me to stop by him? You want to stop home? When he got home, he gave me the keys to a Jeep, right? Whoa. So I said, okay, lend me the Jeep. He say, no, man. He say, my wife said, must give you the Jeep. I say, man, God, you are awesome. I say, what do you give me the Jeep? He said, what do you got a Jeep on? He said, boy, they can't give me the Jeep on because I don't have enough money to put gas in the Jeep. So he said, take this $40, you know what I mean? And I was able to put $15 gas in the Jeep and go to the food store and buy my son's snacks and the eggs that I wanted to have for breakfast. So I just give my thanks and praise for that.
Wow.
Now when I got in the house, someone put up in my yard and blessed me with $100. And they left, and his mom sent him back with another $100. So he's like, God, boy, you awesome now.
Wow.
My son's school fees was due that Wednesday. Monday I went to a meeting at our church, and I told my bishop, I said, let me tell you something. I say, God is so awesome. I told him the same story I just told you guys. And I say, my son's school fees is due tomorrow, which was Tuesday, right? But it was due Wednesday. I thought it was due Tuesday, but it's due Wednesday, my wife said.
Right.
So Tuesday, here comes someone brought us $500 something. The school fees was $315 extra we needed. Brought us $515.
Wow.
We was able to pay his school fees. I tell you, God is just so awesome. And
Hallelujah.
I've been living a life just trusting him, man. We going to church Sunday. Somebody sold $400 into our lives on Sunday. We ain't asked nobody for nothing. Wow. We ain't tell nobody nothing. I only person I talk to is God.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. And that's why I get my name from also, when you see me say, call myself Jah Real, I say that because God is real. You know what I mean? I see him show up in my life all the time. I like I say, I walk by faith. My faith is so strong in God, you know what I mean? And I want to tell you one more story before you let me go. My wife had a blood clot in her leg in January.
Jesus.
And she went to the doctors, and the doctors said the blood clot was like over a foot long in her leg. and sick, and it could have killed her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we were praying and believing God, that He would heal this blood clot. And one day she was going to the hospital like every day because she was in so much pain she couldn't walk. I had to basically bathe her and do everything for myself. You know what I mean? So that was really, really hard on me. And one day in our prayer meeting, because we have prayer meeting every Tuesday morning, like 5:30 in the morning, my bishop came on and said, Otis, that's my real name, Otis Miller. I want you to take the olive oil and anoint your wife's leg and command the blood clot to leave. And I tell you all, no lie, I did that. I command the blood clot to leave. My wife began to feel very bad after I did that. She went to the hospital, and the next day they couldn't find the blood clot nowhere in her body.
Hallelujah! Hey,
Come on.
And I tell you, God is real. Yeah, man, God is awesome. My brother, see, He's awesome. And I just give Him the glory and the praise for all He's done in my life, and I see Him done in the life of so many others, man. So
wow.
Yeah. Blessings, all you guys. Blessings.
God is good.
Wow. Man, I really appreciate you sharing these stories with us, man, because a lot of times us as men, we bottle things up inside.
Yes.
And we don't talk. Our pride, which is sinful, our pride would not have us to say some things out loud.
That's true.
We don't want nobody to know that we didn't have it. You know what I mean? We don't want nobody to know that your son went to school and you got it from somewhere else for him to go to school. And we don't know that we are hindering someone else from a blessing by sharing these experiences. I mean, the scripture tells us. It tells us that we get victorious by the word of our testimonies. So when you share something like this with us, man, I really, honestly, I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you, man, because a lot of times we just keep this thing inside. Keep it inside, and nobody knows that so-and-so had helped you. And it was a spiritual help. It's not like they just take it on their own. This is something that you prayed about, that God, listen, you need to provide something. It's like the woman and her son, with the last, oil? You know what I mean? You said, listen, this is our last meal. So God, I need to intervene. And when God intervened, we need to tell somebody about it. That's what He told the man. He said, go and tell the rest of the community that I healed you. Yes, tell the world that I healed you. So when something happens in our lives and we just bottle it inside and just lock it away because our pride would hinder us from doing so, I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame.
The devil likes secrets.
So many people are watching you on. Exactly. Amen. Amen, BB. That's right. The devil of secret. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
the devil of secret, man. Jesus wants you to tell everybody. Tell everybody. You know what I mean? Wow. So many people are watching on YouTube. So many on the website. Many people on the app listening and watching us right now. And you never know whose lives you've touched tonight by sharing that testimony, my brother.
Wow.
I really appreciate you and thank you so very much for sharing that with us. The last interview I did with a group of men like this, Emran Henry was pronouncing pregnancy, and a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people get pregnant because he was commanding pregnancy. And it was a rich encounter. It was a rich encounter when we came together, man. And tonight, for real, Jarrell, I will never forget you. Just by what you shared with us tonight,
man. That's it.
I'd never forget that interview with Emran that time with the other men. And tonight is the night when I will never forget Jarrell sharing this testimony with us.
And I just want to say thanks to Emran also for giving me the opportunity on the rhythm. You know what I mean? You and Samuel,
I'm telling you.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something, Deroy. Jared is an artist. When you send him a rhythm, he get you a song like in a couple hours,
A couple hours.
Just like Emran Henry.
Jarrell is a young Emran. It's a young Emran. I tell you, you send Emran a rhythm man in 15 minutes.
Yeah, man.
He come up with a song, Emran Henry again. I'm like, oh boy. Okay. All right. So I like that, Jarrell. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Emran, it's your turn.
Right.
The last time we spoke, you had 2 daughters. You get 2 more?
Oh man, don't say that. I can't even handle the 2 I got there right now.
You gotta go for the son. You gotta go for the son.
I'm on pause. I'm on pause right now.
You were busy getting everybody else pregnant. You mean you never get another one? Come on, man.
The Bible
Man
says
on
fruit
pause.
shall multiply, man.
Oh, all right, before everyone gave a tribute to fathers, man, in this song called Legend. So let's listen to Legend, and then everyone will tell us about it. All right, check this out, y'all.
Yo, this one's for the fathers, then. All right, now, pick up the legends, them. Fathers. We're working on for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working on for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working on for their children. Pick up the legends from the corner. Hustle every day, see them and work, feed the dollar. Respect to the man, them who are look after their daughters. Never left the liquor youth alone in the fire. Well then, these are the fathers and them. Time to show some love to all the fathers and them. Whether they are married or they single, that's them. Father, me a pray for them, yeah. Well, big up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Big up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard.
That junior wicked.
All I'm pull up. This one's for the fathers. Fathers who are working on for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working on for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working on for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working on for their children. Pick up the legends from the corner. Hustle every day, see them and work, feed the dollar. Respect to the man, them who are look after their daughters. Never left the liquor youth alone in the fire. Well then, these are the fathers and them. Time to show some love to all the fathers and them. Whether they are married or they single, that's them. Father, me a pray for them, yeah. Well, big up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Well, me pray society salute you. Me pray the devil don't pollute you. Hard working men, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. You take the lead. You got the zeal. God, we pray you bless them now. Well, pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children. Pick up the legends, them. Fathers who are working hard for their children.
Oh boy. Oh,
Pick up the legends from the corner. Hustle every day, see them and work, feed the dollar.
Hey.
Hey! Pick
Fire
up all the legends, them. Yo.
Everyone again. Oh, you know, everyone again for the one now.
Yeah, nah, this one didn't have it.
That's the first question I have for you. How come you did not say Emran Henry again on this one? Because listen, that's your staple, you know. You can't hide from that, you know.
Yeah, me forgot it.
Most, Virgin. I can't believe say you leave off Emran Henry again for no one.
Lord, I forgot.
Let them know say you're there. That's how them know you're here, you know. That's how
Yeah,
them know
man.
you're here, man. When they say Emran Henry again, them know say, yep, fireman there.
Fireman. Yeah, man.
Listen, man,
So-
I appreciate you. I appreciate you writing this song, man, because again, it's a tribute to men in general.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a tribute to men in general, and it's so powerful as usual. You do such a great job with writing. I wish I could write songs like you, man. Oh my God. I just spend days and just pen songs for people every
That's
day,
right.
all day. Just
you
write
call,
songs for people.
you call that shadow writing.
Yeah. Because you just come up with the right stuff. You have the right. You're not just a guy who put couple of lines together and try to just make them rhyme. It makes sense. You know what I mean? I've listened to some songs written with more rhyme than sense. I'm hearing more rhyme than sense. I can't make no sense of the song. But you rhyme it up on sense. You know me. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, man. So let me tell you how I wrote this song. I was scrolling through Instagram one day, right? I was just scrolling through Instagram, and there's a good friend of mine. He's a secular artist, and his name is Alpha Ale. We're from the same community. We're from Soufre, and you know he's won Soca Monarch in St. Lucia, Groovy Monarch many times. And I remember, you know, we when I won a huge singing competition in St. Lucia, which was called Star Quest. I was the first person to actually bring him to a professional studio and bring him and tour him around so that guys could work with him. And now he's like huge. He's big back home. He have his own studio and everything. And he got married, you know, and he has a daughter. And I was scrolling through Instagram and seeing like his picture with his daughter. And I saw the happiness, the joy that he had. And I was like, man, this is just amazing, because I could relate to that, you know, because I got two daughters and he got one. And I was like, wow, man. I just love seeing fathers like highlighting their daughters and actually loving them and showing how great their family is. And, you know, I text him and I was like, man, I was just scrolling through Instagram and I just saw your daughter and stuff like that. And I said, man, I just feel like writing a song. He said, really? I said, yeah, man, I'm writing a song. So I said, okay, I'm going to get back to you. I went and I got a rhythm from Jamco, and when I heard this rhythm, I said, man, pick up the legends, them fathers who are working hard. And then I went in my studio, record it, mix it, master it. And then, you know, I said, man, nah, I can't be the only one on that rhythm. I said, boom. But then I linked Jarrell. I said, I sent it to Jarrell, I sent it to Reliance, sent it to DBA, sent it. Samuel was like, hey, man, I gotta jump on that rhythm too.
Wow.
So like, everybody started jumping on it, and then I sent it to Shem. You know, yes, it was like I think it was day before yesterday. I text Alpha. His name is Alpha Ali. I text Alpha. I said, Alpha, you know, I screenshot the message I had, like when the text I had a couple of months ago. I said, you remember that convo, Alpha? He was like, yeah, I remember that. And I said, I have this song, you know. And then I sent him the YouTube link. And he was like, yo, that tune bad.
So let me understand. Let me understand before you continue. Let me understand. Who made the rhythm? Who actually made the rhythm? Is it
Jamco? Samuel.
Oh, so Samuel made the rhythm, and you had it all this time. I just write a one song. Think, you know, this is it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Listen. The Bible says in Psalm 23, he prepareth a table.
Table before.
Yeah. We're not talking about our enemies yet. My preaching voice is about to come out. I'm the fireman. Listen, I ain't talking about enemies. I don't share food with enemies. I share food with friends.
That's right.
And I said, man, I ain't gonna eat that good food alone. I gotta share this thing. You know? And I share this with my friends, and man, everybody is on point. Everybody is on point.
I love it, man. I see we have Music Man. He's setting up in the green room, so we'll wait for him to rotate his camera and come in. They're coming in, ladies and gentlemen. And
listen, D-Roy, when you come in, just ask him, Sa-ka-fet. Repeat after me. Sa-ka-fet.
Sa-ka-fet.
Right. Just ask him.
That's all Haiti, though. Haiti, right?
Yeah. We speak the same Creole.
Oh, Sa-ka-fet.
Yeah.
Sa-ka-fet. All right, rotate the camera, man, before we forget what we say. I want to say to you, you gotta rotate the camera. If you don't rotate, I can't say it to you. Sa-ka-fet. Yeah, you gotta make me say this to you, man. I'm trying not to forget.
Don't forget it. Put your hand on top of your head and say, I remember.
Mr. Music Man, can you rotate the camera a little bit for us? Is it working for you or no?
You mean to rotate it like this way?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you have to take off the what do they call the thing now? That little thing on there that don't make you rotate.
Yeah, rotate it, man.
Yeah, you have to de-rotate it and rotate it. Wow. But that tribute to the men, man, it's really a really powerful song, and I love it, man. I love it. I can't wait for you to get a son though, because the last two songs is talking about daughters. You understand what I'm saying? So
I can only sing about what I got.
You're gonna need to get sons. You understand me? You're gonna need to get at least a son, so you can mix it up a little bit and say,
you have to speak about what's coming. You have to speak about what's coming.
Prophesy.
Yes.
That's how I like DB, you know. I'm like DB, man. You must talk in the future, man. What's coming? What's in the oven?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Just about him two daughter alone, just a two daughter, I get everything. My goodness.
I say if I go this time, I'm gonna get I gotta get it two sons one time.
Yeah.
Isaac and Jacob. One time.
All right. Bless him, Lord. Bless him, Jesus. Bless him, Jesus.
Hey, you don't want that. You don't want that all at once, man. Twins at the same time.
Jesus.
That's hard work.
That problem.
That's hard work. Hey, watch out. I got
let the wife hear. Be in trouble.
You got twins, Milian?
I got two twin girls.
Two twin girls.
Boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
You are blessed.
Ain't no easy work, my general.
But guess what? He's gonna get twin boys. It's different. He's gonna get twin boys. Don't discourage the thing, man.
Hey, you know what? Hey, watch out. Jareel, you know, he said his mama raised 7 kids, you know. Watch out. I got 6 kids.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow. Milian is a real fireman, you know.
I really.
Hey.
The man live a
4 girls, 2 boys.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. All
right. Congrats, man. Congrats.
All right,
hey,
boss.
Cameron,
What's up to you, man?
Pregnancy. We speaking right now.
I receive.
Next year, boy, coming.
Oh my goodness. Music man, what's going on with the camera, music man? What's going on? The camera not cooperate.
Music man.
My camera not cooperate at all. It's all good here, man. No worries.
It's all good. We're gonna see you on the side. No, rotate it. You good.
Yeah, we don't want to see your side views, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to work with it for what it is. I'm sorry.
All right, man. I'm good with that, man. So, music man, Imran, music man probably don't even know this. You probably don't even know this. I'm gonna have breaking news for music man tonight.
Check
Lord. Breaking news for music man tonight. Music man. Your song Take Over is number 10 on our GLN Soca Calypso Top 10.
Wow,
did you know that?
Song Take Over?
Yeah, your song Take Over. Your song, oh, no, I'm sorry. Music, I'm sorry, it's the wrong person. The name spelled the same way, you know? The name spelled
that's the wrong music man.
One is musical, and one is music man. I'm sorry.
Musical.
Musical.
I know musical.
Musical. My eyes, blame my eyes for this one. Okay, I never see too right. Music man and musical. Sorry, boss. Let me play the real deal. Music man is here tonight, and music man is a Father's Day. That's all I'm saying. Father's Day.
Yeah, man. This one for the fathers out there.
This one is called Father's Day. Music man, not musical. I got you.
To all the fathers out there, I pray God bless you along the way. No matter what's going on, with Jah all things are possible. To all the fathers out there, I pray God bless you along the way. No matter what's going on, with Jah all things are possible. To all the single fathers and all the married fathers, even the stepfathers, you are blessed by the hand of the Creator. The Most High will give you the strength when you're weakened. The word of the Most High, yes, I got to reveal it. Oh Lord, to all the fathers out there, I pray that God bless you along the way. No matter what's going on, with Jah all things are possible. To all the fathers out there, I pray that God bless you along the way. No matter what's going on, with Jah all things are possible. It's just a number, it no matter where you're starting off. You just got to remember the Father that you are. Oh Lord, you could have gone to the pit of the fiery furnace. Remember the Most High Giants Him give you a purpose. Oh Lord, to all the fathers out there, I pray that God bless you along the way. No matter what's going on, with Jah all things are possible. To all the fathers out there,
yes indeed.
that God bless you along the way.
Who thinks about normal music?
Yeah, man.
Who this?
Like my boy Derek Tampin say, truth music undiluted, you know. Real. The Bible says, speak the truth with love. But the Bible never says sugarcoat it, you know. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, stop the faking and all the lies, you know. For real. The truth may be an offense.
All right. That's not what we're about. That's not what we're about tonight. We are not about that one tonight. But I had to go and check back. I'm like, oh, did I get the names mixed up like that? I had to go check and I realized, okay, I have Music Man and I have Musical. All right, so
Musical, yeah, Musical from Trinidad.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know him. Trinidad.
I never heard too much about it, but I heard his music is awesome.
Yeah, he's very good, very good. I had to, put him on the top 10.
I think Massive is trying to come in.
I saw Massive at one point, and then the next thing I know, it changed to Musical. So I was wondering if it's the same person. Me get all confused. I'm telling you, I got all confused when I saw Christian Massive on there, and then the next thing I know, Music Man showed up. So that's good. All right, come on in. All right, Mr. Music Man.
Yes, sir.
Let me emphasize that, Music Man. What's behind this song, Father's Day?
Well, what band the song, let me first tell you, I have to give you a hidden secret first before I come to the revelation.
All right, listen, before you say anything, tonight we learn that secret come from the devil. Okay, the devil of secrets.
Okay, I'm
glad you're
not the devilish one. So let me just say the secret. Let me just give you a synopsis.
All right, good.
Okay, initially when I got that rhythm, right?
Yeah.
At that time I did not know it was a project for the fathers, So I wrote a different song to it,
Yeah.
So when Edman came and told me he want me to write a song for the fathers, think of people who not only married but are single parents as well, and even stepping, because I remember before I got married, I was a single parent for about 5 years. Well, 4.5 years, and then during the 5th year I met my wife and I got married. And I actually just got married in December. I got married. And I know what I went through being a single parent, and I know it's not an easy job. And even those who are raising kids that are not biologically theirs, and I don't believe in steps really, but of course the bigger term is stepfather if you are not biologically the father of the child, and you're really dedicated to the adult yours, and even when you're married. Because me learning to be a husband and a father in one, I know it's not no easy work.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it's not no easy work. So,
that's right.
And I watched my parents been married for years, and I say, man, a lot of times they don't even say anything much about the fathers. They're always talking about the mothers, so that's a good opportunity to.
I love
it. I always wanted to make something for the fathers, but I realized when Emran asked me to write a song for the fathers, that was just the opportunity to just reflect back, sit down, go in my notepad in my phone and just type.
Wow.
Just go in my phone, just type. And and then that's right as the Most High God give me that inspiration to just type, and as I type it, I get something straight out the way, I went in my home studio and I record the music and was Emran, and I just had to speak it out,
Nice.
And people are fathers from younger age too. I mean, people started from early teens, but like I say in the song, age is just a number. It don't matter where you're starting off. You have to remember the father that you are, because sometimes you could start off as the older person and still be responsible. You know what I mean? You just have to go with the strength of the Creator. That's really the message behind that. And I pray God bless all the fathers wherever they are.
That's right. Are you a father music man?
Yes, I am. I have a daughter.
You have one daughter?
Yes, I have a daughter, yes.
All right, good. Don't be like me lion, all right? Me lion have 6. You understand? 6.
That's what I told you. I was a single parent for 5 years.
6 children, Lord of mercy.
Hey, I should tell you, hey, we serve a mighty good God, man.
Yeah. I believe you on that one. But boy, 6.
Good God.
6.
Hey, that's what Emery Henry said. Guess what, y'all? Even though you got him to get your last nerve, but guess what? You still love them.
You still have to love your children. You gotta love your children, man. Christian Massive, you ready? Give me the thumbs up if you're ready. Cause you look like you're still trying to find a spot. You know? Like you're still trying to find a spot. You ready, boss?
Yeah, man. Born ready, live ready.
All right, boss. I like it. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. And I don't want us to run out of time before we get to talk to everybody. I want each person to be able to explain this song, tell us their journey. You know what I mean? So welcome to the show, man. Someone that I've been waiting to talk to for the longest while, and the opportunity is here. I really appreciate that, man.
For real, yeah, man. My pleasure to be here. Real pleasure to be amongst you guys, man.
Blessings, man. All right, you wrote the song. You have the song called "He's Still Your Dad." Who are you talking about, and what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, good evening, everybody. Again, you know what I mean, in whatever part of the world you are. No doubt, coming from 242 Bahamas here. It's a song that really speaks to everybody because everybody has a dad, whether he's deceased or not.
Right.
And this song in particular, like no matter who your dad is, he could be a robber, a beggar, a murderer, he could be a 5. That's still your dad. It's you. Only your father and your mother that you did. No matter what you might not like what he's become in life, that's still your dad. Love him still. That's your dad. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay, man. All right. Are you a dad also?
Yeah, man. Man, a dad long time.
Yeah. It's a long time. You're a dad long time. All right. Let's listen to some.
We're laugh for him, man. What's so funny?
No, man. No. It's the way you say long time. I mean, first of all,
my brother, man. Emin is my good brother, man. When he come Bahamas, he stay right by me. That's my good brother.
Nice. And that's how it should be, man. Brotherly love should continue. And,
yes,
and brothers need to look out for brothers all the time. You know what I mean?
Must.
All right, let's give the people a chance before we run out of time to listen to He's Still Your Dad. Check this out, y'all. This one is Christian Massive. Song called He's Still Your Dad. Watch it.
Listen. He's still your dad. He's still your dad. Could be a robber or a beggar, murderer, could be a fag. I really know what to brag on, but he's still your dad. Listen, level the playing field, no. Come on, let's be real, no. You don't respect fathers, or you make mothers say a big deal, yo. You fix her a good meal, yes. You buy spread along. This a command, this a no Christian. Me know some fathers not that them, me know some fathers do you wrong. Me know it's rough for you on them kind of man, God. Deadbeat, lazy, always cheating on mommy, working daily, never bring home no money. Liars and cheaters, you always mistreat her. Respect and honor, you want me give to your father. Na 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 na. Whoa whoa boy, yeah 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 yeah. Whoa whoa boy, na 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 na. Whoa whoa boy, yeah 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 yeah. Again, let's be real. Level the playing field. You don't respect fathers the way you make Mother's Day a big deal. You fix her a good meal. You buy her some new wheels. You fix her, yeah, you fix her nails. You buy her clothes. You make your mama, she always fun fleet. Yeah, Father's Day should repeat. Give it the same energy. Can't be no food without a seed. That's why you put money off lead even if him don't succeed. He's still your dad.
All right, wow. So it doesn't. Basically, what I'm getting from the song is that no matter what the situation might be with your dad, he's still your dad, right?
Still your dad. Still your dad. Honor is due. Honor is due.
Yeah, no matter what it is, when I'm deadbeat, I heard that in the song. When I'm deadbeat, him to bring home the money.
Yeah, man.
Still your dad.
Lazy.
I love
It's
it.
still your dad. It's still your dad.
Still your dad. It's still your dad. And the scripture say we have to honor our
Yeah,
parents
man.
regardless of how them look, regardless of how them stay, and all that things. You know, funny enough, we were talking about it earlier on. That I have a lot of friends who tell me. I mean, I have a lot of friends who they would say, "Bro, if I see my dad, no, I'll kill him." You know what I mean? They'll use those kind of. I mean, straight up that they'll hurt their dad.
I said the same thing too.
You said the same
I
thing
said
too.
the same thing too.
Wow, tell us a little
Yeah,
bit about
man.
that. Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. You know, my dad came on earth and left, and I never knew him. You know, and the only thing I knew of him was what my mom would say. I mean, it was like when you mention his name or anybody would mention anything about it, it was like you cursed my mother, man, and that's because of such a bad experience. And when I got to find out that like he and my mom was like a definite full relationship, and then Saturday comes and he marries a whole another woman, and my mom don't have a clue, bro.
What? Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know what I mean? And so, you know, you come of age and you get the real story. But I said, you know, if I ever see this nigga, I'm going to murder him in broad day. I'm going to cut the movie in broad day. I said those words.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And looking down through a different scope, you know what I mean? You know, no matter what, you know what I mean? It's still your dad, right? Listen, the ending part of the song says, can't be no fruit without the seed. Just put man here to lead, even if he don't succeed. That's still your dad.
Yeah. So this song
You know?
is this song is you reconciling. I mean, am I hearing that?
I mean, you know, it has its parts, you know. I mean, there's part of reconciliation in it, but the truth of the matter is, another part of the song, the real strength is, man, we put so much emphasis on Mother's Day, and the least you could do is level the playing field, man. You know what I mean? Give Father's Day the same kind of energy, man. You know what I mean? And you know, one good thing about the project that I was really, as I'm really elated about, is that actually it's a step in the right direction, man. All men are literally saying, yo, we gotta change the narrative, man. You know what I mean?
That's
you gotta literally change the narrative, and that's what you know. A deadbeat father, love conquers all. Love conquers a mother. That's what a deadbeat father. That's what That's what every father that is not functioning needs. He needs love like every other person.
Wow.
That's true.
Wow.
You know,
man, I appreciate
what
that,
if I did kill my dad when I saw him? What if everybody killed their dad when they saw him because of a relationship? And most of us in the Caribbean, we'd have a lot of dead dads, you know what I mean?
True, sir. True. They wouldn't be deadbeat. They would have been dead.
They're dead dads. So it's one of those
straight up dead man.
So that's why. Yeah, man, that's why I told them from the beginning, you know what I mean? Like the project is, you know what I mean? It's really like none like one. It's really a step in the right direction, man. You know what I mean? No doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, man. Thank you for sharing your story with us, man. And what I'm getting from all the songs, though, what I'm getting from all the songs is that the fathers are pouring out and they're saying, listen, Father's Day is more than just a good meal, right? Father's Day is more than, it should be acknowledged more than just a good meal, a good rice and peas and some fried chicken.
Yes.
Father's Day is more than that. You know what I'm saying to you? We want you to salute the fathers. We want you to love us. We want you to put the same energy as Christian Massive said, the same energy you put in the Mother's Day. That's what we want Father's Day, you know. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we want Father's Day. So that's what I said. That's what I mean. Gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much. My time is gone. I want to thank you so very much, man, for sharing your song and sharing your story and telling us a little bit about your journey. I always tell my guests, you have a home here. Feel free to call. If you have a new song, feel free to call and say, hey, I got a new song, man. I love for you to hear it. And we'll make the time. We'll spend some time and talk about it. And we can, have you guys on here. I'm going to get your numbers from Imran because he normally just send me out your numbers. So whether you like it or not, I'm going to get your number, all right? So I'm going to send me the number. And I'll keep in touch with you guys, man. But thank you again. Thank you for taking the time. And thank you for coming out, man. God bless. And a happy Father's Day to every single one of you.
Yeah, pleasure.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. And to you too, my friend.
Blessings, man. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. We got like 3 more songs on the track. We got George St. Croix with Letter to My Father and Marquee Investigation. I want to play those songs for you before we go tonight, man. So check it out. It's going to be a touch and go, all right? Touch and go on this one.
Letter to my father, my father, my father. A letter to my father, my father, my father. This one's for my father, my father, my father. This one's for my father, my father, my father. Yeah, I am a son of many, always dependent on my mommy.
You're locked into Reggae Uninterrupted. Yes, this is a Jam Core production.
Oh, Daddy, why you left me?
Legends Riddim.
Comfort me.
Music from Malaya, BBA, Jarrell, Eamon Henry, Music Man, Christian Massive, George St. Croix, Mr. Marquis, and the man himself, Beat On.
This one's for my father, my father, my father. This one's for my father, my father, my father.
This one is Investigation, Mr. Marquis.
Daddy, you wanna the best. Oh yes, I want a bombshell. Make your investigation. Find out who love daddy. See me, what a bombshell love daddy. Investigation, make your investigation. Find out who love daddy. See me, Mr. Marquis love daddy. My daddy used to smoke, but he never offer me cigarettes. Respectable, yeah. From baby to a big man, I never seen that yet. Big man thing, When daddy used to work hard till him sweats. Real hustler, man. Me get close on me back, food in the house me did get. Even when he can't afford, me still give daddy big respect. Until now, what a bombshell love from a father to a son that I feel connect. Tell my brothers and sisters, calculate and check. Investigate who love daddy. I am the biggest suspect. Make your investigation.
There's an investigation going on. So who really love daddy? We're gonna investigate. Who really love daddy? Yes, I'm blessed. Beat On. It's our final song tonight. I want to thank you so very much for joining us on this pre-Father's Day special.
To have a father. Yes, I'm blessed to have you. say no. Daddy, you the best. Born in Guyana, South America. In the village, good intent, but you didn't know that God had intentions. Many a trials led to your ascension. A wife and 2 sons with enough comprehension. That God bless me with a good father. A man who makes a sacrifice to be a husband to his wife.
Yes, I'm blessed.
Kids, all right, humble sort of man.
Right here, Jamcore Productions.
Every time.
Legends, Riddim.
What I love, yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to all them artists once again. All the artists that joined us tonight. Malaya, BBA, Jarrell, Emran Henry, Music Man, Christian Massive. Bless up yourself every single time, man. And happy Father's Day to you and you and you. To all our Minister Connecting partners, once again, we want to thank you so very much for broadcasting us live on your network, on your platform, and sharing us with all the people all over the world. God bless you. One love to you, man. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. One love. It's all about reggae. Reggae uninterrupted.
It's all things reggae. Reggae uninterrupted. It's D-Roy. With Reggae Uninterrupted on GL365 Radio.
The words so his vision is clear. Make some funny jokes, make me chuckle inside. Love to put a soup and a plate of fried rice. The oatmeal king, a boss pick on player. To find a man like this is awesome and rare. When he passes judgment, it's sound and fair. My father loves and he cares. Man, I'm blessed to have a father. Yes, I'm blessed to have you, Daddy. What I love, yeah. What a blessed love you will show me. See, Daddy, I love you. Man, I'm blessed to have a father. Yes, I'm blessed to have you, Daddy. What I love, yeah. What a blessed love you will show me. See, Daddy, I love you. Yes, I'm blessed. Yeah. To have a father. Yeah. Hallelujah. What I love, yeah. What a blessed love you will show me.
This is real gospel music. All gospel. The station for the people. GL365 Radio.
From the horns of Africa to the islands of the sea, this is GL365 Radio, pointing souls to Christ.